Hi, and welcome to Creeper World 3 Ark Eternal. It's a strategy game, it's an older game, 2016 I think. Yep, checks out. And I really like it. The first Creeper World was a flash game. I played a lot, and when this released, I bought it and played it around 80 hours now. I will not show you the campaign because I finished it already, and what I will do is I will go into this tormented space, of which I finished a bit, and will just show you one of this mission. The tormented space is the kind of endless play mode with the other maps, but simple thing: the bigger the map, the bigger the planet, the bigger the map, the easier the mission. Let's restart this world. Even though I haven't really played it, I just started it once. So this is a map. It's limited, so nothing can go over this areas here. And yeah, the terrain has different height. You can see right here where the height is if I mouse over it, but you usually can interpret what you see just by seeing it. And the goal of this game is to destroy these emitters, which will, let me place my starting point here, emit these blue things. These are creepers. They behave a bit like water, or maybe less liquid. And so it will flow into this depth a bit, but not as much as I think water would do. Then there is this stuff called digitalis, I think, which will fill with the creeper and is a bit harder to destroy. So how do we fight creepers? First of all, we need to generate some energy. We've got 1.5 energy generation at the moment just from having this thing, but we can build solar collectors to improve and the area. You can see the white area. The bigger the white area is, the more power these will produce. As you can see, they only produce power on the height there are, and I think then, yeah, there needed to be a side line to it. So here I can't produce power from here because the terrain dips down between. So let's place a few of those. If they overlap, they don't produce that much power. Since there is no creeper here, we can build quite a lot before we need some weapons. This one is not connected, so it won't be built and won't produce power. So let's fix that. Usually, as long as you are above the creeper, you're pretty safe. That's why I will build down to this layer of the map. Even though I could build more. This will overflow quite quickly. This is all. We can harvest that for special weapons. which I usually don't really use. There are some flying units. These things produce kind of science stuff. Let's go down one more. I think we can defend somewhere around here. This game is on Steam. As I think all games I covered till now are. So we can drag it to place them if they can be placed there. On this map, the enemy doesn't have any air units, so we don't need beams, which are anti-air. And this is a game where mortars are your friends, because they explode a lot of the creeper. Cannons are kinda useless for defense purpose. For attacks they are pretty good, but for defense purposes you don't really need them. Okay. Let's increase the speed to 4 times and see if we can build this. As you can see, these are built by packages that come from our base in a rate that our energy allows. So my build rate should increase. And I think there usually is music. Yes, there is. I usually listen to other music while playing, so I turned it down. As you can see, the lines are now white, which means we have excess energy. And yeah, it's coming closer. But even if we do nothing else, this should hold. Do I have any science yet? No, I don't. So let's extend here. Some more mortars. And we need a forge. So we can use the science. Okay, let's think about what we can do. Let's build an air bridge to there. Because it's high up and we place some mortars there that will destroy a lot of creepers. I don't know why I built collectors. Relays link over a greater distance but don't produce power. But since this isn't connected to our main base, it can't produce power anyway. I may need more of this guppy transporter thing. Okay, So we got 40 seconds, ether, whatever. Let's first increase our energy production. And packet speed and build speed. As you can see, this doesn't have any ammo, so they aren't shooting, and usually the structures are destroyed on impact, while weapons can be touched by creepers for some time before they are destroyed. I'm not sure if this will stand. Okay, let's try to extend here. As you can see, these will connect through weapons, but if you move the weapons, and you can move weapons, you will destroy your connection and probably lose and increase the range. I always play in 4 times speed, because if there is something you have to react to, you can pause it at any time. So why not play it 4 times? Let's advance here. Let's connect these. And just to show you, this is what a cannon does. It can only shoot on the same level or below it, while mortars can fire over ridges. And it's mostly useful to destroy a single layer of creepers. But I don't need them, I've got my mortars. Maybe that was a bad idea. I could, of course, use the, what's called again, cannon to defend. Against one layer it should be enough. Oh, and I'm losing my outpost here. Let's give up on them. And move them to here. This will be flooded and destroyed, but who cares? Okay, our forge has some more, and I like this fire range. Make sure that we always have enough energy. We produce 34 and use up to 20, so that's fine. And we are losing the relays. I should also place some relays here, because packets are faster on relays, on relay to relay lines. Ah, fuck. Didn't connect. Okay. I could also start a second advance here or something, but I tend to do it one front line at a time. I want you there, but you will not be needed anymore. Just to be safe. the last one, pretty much. Let's destroy that so we don't get a message about it being destroyed. Let's use some relays and build a few mortars. Increase our power production by a bit. I will try to cut through here. Once we have this secured, this will... I don't really care about it, it can sit there. The creeper behaves very... what's it called again? I forgot the word. But you can always tell what's going to happen, so... I would call this a pure strategy game, no random events, some random events. If the enemy has air units, well, their hit is pretty random. But most of the time, pretty not random. For fuck's sake. And advance a bit. The most important thing is to have supply lines to everything. If you lose those, you will lose most of your weapons. Okay, this one is a one-time super weapon, orbital weapon. Oh, I started to use relays, so let's relay here. This is a conversion bomb, if I remember correctly. I usually, don't use these super weapons, but here is a 70-80 high layer of creepers, so let's convert some of those. And plop. So, yeah. Not that super. But the Titans are pretty super. So let's build a bertha. I don't know what's here, because I've played through the campaign and never unlocked this. Or was that a campaign only weapon? I don't really know. And let's use these, because from here there will be no rising creeper tide. Can I increase my firing range? No, I can't. As you can see, you can move forward, but these emit quite a lot. Okay, this one is fast, but this one is very fast and a lot, so let's use our bertha. Oh, we missed it, but these fire a big shell over the whole map, and they destroy quite a lot of creepers in one shot. Move forward. This is a game I like to play when I don't want to think a lot. Especially on these big maps, it's kind of always the same. If you play the smaller maps, you have to be fast and you need to think more, but these big maps are just a total grindfest. Okay, as you can see, this is pretty high up with creepers, but our mortars don't care. Do I have them, or I can mine? Yes, here. So you can place a mine on top of it. Now I can increase the firing range. Also, this turb allows you, let's build one, to terraform. For example, you can build tower or wall, but I usually just build one big plane for berthas and reactors, which are a size 1 building which generates power. But our power is pretty good, so we don't need that. So now we have a tower in here which has highest height 10, but we don't really need it. Okay, so we got our ore now, which is delivered to here and produces anti-creeper. The pale blue thing we saw when we used the conversion bomb, it's creeper but on your side, and you can use bombers or sprayers to deploy it. I prefer the bombers, to be honest. Oops. You shouldn't move all your guns at once. And I lost the mortar I placed there. Okay. Let's wait a bit until the mortars cleared out the creepers. Okay, our bomber's ready, so now we can tell it to of the anti-creeper, for example, right there. As you can see, where creeper and anti-creeper meet, they annihilate each other. So you can use this defensively or offensively. I could, for example, try to regain my little outpost here by using the bertha to fire here. I will need some more. And place anti-creeper on top of it and then build my outpost again, but who needs that outpost? We can just move forward here. I would think there is a much faster way to play this. The high scores show people finish maps in a few seconds, so they are not really useful. But I like this long, drawn out, grinding playstyle. Okay, let's mine this and this. Oh yeah, this is... I could have more relay lines, so... But I like to improve my power production while moving forward with my weapons. Okay, I'm full on anti-creeper, so maybe I can use this guy, set it to auto launch, and drop it there. Let's set this to auto target. It will just fire at the highest peak in the creepers, which usually hits the most, so that should be a-okay. This is, yeah, the big thing. If we can grind this down, it will become much easier to attack the other ones, so let's try that. I don't need you there. You don't seem to fire a lot. I don't need all of you there. I won't advance down there, so use this ridge just to defend, and as you can see, it worked well. Let's increase our fire rate. Still enough energy. Let's build more mortars. Increase the build speed. And maybe just add a sprayer. It has similar properties to these cannons. It can just fire same level or downhill, and it will just fire anti-creeper instead of bullets or whatever this one's firing. As you can see. Let's use this one. So now the closer ones can fire directly at this, but it doesn't harm it. But we can control its emissions this way. Let's move this cannon forward, and it might be useful right here. I think cannons are the way to go again, this digitalis stuff. Power, still good. Okay. And to destroy these emitters we need these guys, nullifier, which have to get pretty close even with extended range. So I guess I need more firepower here to get close enough. Did I set you to auto target? I did. So this is still the best target for it. Interesting. Okay, this should go through. Okay, ammunition's coming in. And it's destroyed. As you can see, it leaves this small ring, this blue ring, and if we place any building inside it, it will be boosted. For example, we take this cannon, put it in, and you can see higher range and also a much higher, let's go to 1x speed, firing rate. If you see this, and then let's wait for it to be ammoed up, this rate, compare it. But I don't like cannons on that. I like mortars on it. Let's go to 4x speed, because they've got a fucking huge range on it, as you can see, and increased fire rate as well. Or if those are far away from the enemy, you can place anything there, for example bombers or stravers. Or we could place a bertha there, because why not? You can also place reactors there for, I think, 2 power production per turn or per tick. Or also shields. Shields use power and push out creepers. Not that useful in my opinion. The siphon is used for energy packets that may be on the map, but none on this one. Straver is just a straving aircraft. Sniper fires only at I don't know, runners. I think they are called runners, which live on this digitalis. But since there is no spawner here, there are no runners, and we don't need snipers. And you can have up to 3 command pods, but not in this tormented space mode. Okay, let's see what a boosted bertha looks like. Let's fire there. Yep, they're pretty damn powerful. Okay, so let's kill this one. And decrease the fire rate. Power, still good. We need to get closer. Even though this is helping a lot. Okay, this should be history. Let's return this one. And we can try using a few more of those. Oh, okay, my power. I need a bit more power. Okay, power production is okay again. Let's place some reactors. And I destroyed an emitter there. These reactors produce much more than one of these collectors. So, yeah, we should be fine. You can aim there. And I would like to place a bertha here. But I can't, because there's not enough space. Just to show you, it won't place there. But I can terraform. So once the turb is coming in, that should be fine. And I'm running out of anti-creeper. I would have guessed that that will happen, because you don't produce much ore, even if you increase your production. Let me place you there. Can you build around yourself? And yes, this will be boosted too. And now I can place it there. As you can see, we got a dent into this mass of creepers here. And what I will try to do is use my bombers to place enough anti-creeper here so I can build and destroy it from there. I want you to also fire there. Let's increase our packet speed by a bit. Okay, now this will receive its ammunition. Power is 5. You are on auto launch. Let's send you there. I will need my guppies. I hope that the creepers here will be destroyed before the guppies come in. I'm not sure. Could be that this doesn't work at all. Doesn't seem to work. So, some good old advancing of our mortars and cannons, but we should be able to take this out. As you can see, they can stand in creeper for a limited time without being destroyed. Let's shorten this way. You can also drag and select multiple, or double click to select multiple units. They don't fire as long as they fly. Let's protect this with the cannons. And some mortars close enough so they can fire on the emitter. And let's increase our production by a bit. Okay, now we should be able to build a nullifier. And only 2 left. Let's move some of those out. Oh, I should stop my bombers. And you can auto target. So let's think about it. What can I put there? Would be the most effective. This doesn't reach anything. I could build a better bomber, but I don't really need another bomber, so let's increase raw firepower. And set you to auto target. As you can see, once the emitter is destroyed, you can retake a plateau quite quickly. Or take. We never had this to begin with. Okay, this one doesn't emit much or fast, so let's try again to guppy our way in. Our guppies are a bit faster. No, don't land there. Okay, I would need more bombers to effectively do that, or tell my birders to fire there. So let's do our standard advance. And yes, this isn't running at 4 times speed anymore, because my PC can't handle it. Because it's not the newest anymore. Okay, this should allow us to move in so we can bomb this one down. Let's go back to the 4 times speed because it's a bit faster. And nullify that one. As you can see, our Bertha, whatsoever, did a good job to thin this out. But now I want you to keep firing there. I want to do the just bomb it down and place a nullifier out. Let's build a relay first, so all of these will connect. And now we just need a place where we can put this one. And this should be the end of the map. So, as I said, Creeper World 3. Interesting little game. I don't know for how much you can buy it, but it's not full price. No, not AAA full price. I think it's $15 or $20 or euros or something like that. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this and see you next time.